Okay, so this is one of those videos I wasn't expecting on making this month. Okay, so this is an intro to an intro. I started thinking through everything I filmed. Actually, I haven't re-looked at it. At the ending of this, you're going to hear me say I might need to film an intro to this again, and I just decided to do it anyway to keep a little bit of consistency in this video because it kind of feels like it's all over the place. So, backstory to all of this video is that I wanted a simple knit, and I wanted a little bit of a thicker yarn, and I figured one that I'm not rushing on. Like maybe I'll, I would show you guys in like November type knit. Like it took me the whole month because it was super chill. That thing you grab that you don't want to think about because you're watching movies or playing video games. Yes, sometimes I knit in between video game times with the husband. And so that's what these socks were supposed to be. That is not what happened. They ended up being a really fast knit. So they're done. And I started this video on October 2nd, and I told you in that video that I was going to knit this all the way to the end of October. Well, that night, I got on a knitting roll, and they're done, and it's obviously not the end of October. So anyway, this is the intro to the intro that I'm about to clip into this, and then hopefully the ending makes sense to this. Okay guys, I'm trying something new this month. We'll see. You might not even see this video, or maybe you will. So what I was thinking was, okay, so the new idea is evening knitting with Heidi, as in like contacts out, jammies on or comfy clothes on, makeup off if I'm wearing it that day, and 30 minutes of knitting chunks, segments. So I'm thinking I'm gonna probably use stitch markers to just see how much I get done in 30-minute chunks. And some nights I might only get 30 minutes done. Other nights I might get 3 hours done. Maybe, we'll see. Anyway, so first, I'm gonna go grab my cup of coffee. Oh, and this will be done over like the whole month. So like right now, when I'm filming this, it's October 2nd. By the time you see this, it might be October 31st, depending on how I want to time everything, or the last Thursday of the month, because I'm gonna try for the Tuesday, Thursday thing. So anyway, we'll just see how this goes. But first, let's get coffee. So I got this idea to just kind of have the most chill vlog each month where it's not perfect lighting at all. Contacts are out, most likely. Sometimes I wear them later than normal. And more like this. Terrible lighting, and you might be like, why, Heidi? Why are you doing this to us? I don't know. I'm gonna give it a try. So I've got my mystery all set and ready to go. Got my coffee. I'm about to put on a new cast on. I'm about to cast on a new pair of socks. DK weight, first time trying it out, and I'm trying to figure out what my foot is touching because I kind of freaked my brain out. I'm about to cast on my first pair of DK weight socks, and that will be my evening knitting, is my DK weight socks. So anyway, I'm really excited because I've heard people say that DK weight is like super fun because it knits up so fast. So I'm hoping they're right. Okay, so do you remember at the beginning of this video I said, oh, we're gonna do this over the entire month, 30 minutes every night. Let's just see how progress goes. Well, they're done. Yeah, they knitted up really, 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 really fast. If you look, let's see where the other one is. Boom. I think there's one more on this side, one more here, and then took me about 11 minutes to do like maybe the last row and the Kitchener stitch. So I counted it up, and it took me 3 hours and 11 minutes to knit this. I didn't accidentally make them a little bit too small for my feet. These were supposed to be for me, but one of my kids fits them perfectly. So he gets them and he loves them. Every time he keeps trying them on for me, he's like, they're so soft. And then I was like, well, I got that done. Let's cast on the next one and see, and I see what happens. So I think in one night I got that done. It was kind of one of those knits that was like, I kind of feel like doing something mindless. I'll just cast them on. And so I got like that done in one night, and then I was waiting in the van for my husband's dental appointment, and I got like that much done. Like, okay, so yeah, so I got the heel turn, the heel flap, the heel turn, and the gusset done in the van waiting at the dentist, and a good portion of the foot, because once you get this section done, it's like boop, 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 and you're done. So the one thing that I didn't take in consideration when I did this, which it's like my brain was telling me I should, but I didn't do it. Should have listened to the brain. Was I still went to 14 stitches at the end, like my regular finger weight socks, and I thought because of how much thicker it feels like the rows are, it would end up being, so I cast on normally 60 stitches for finger weight yarn, and for this I cast it on 44 stitches. So when I decrease my toe down to the 14 stitches, 28 stitches, 14 on each, on front and back, I normally have about 1.5 inches, and that's basic. That little extra 1/2 inch is basically how the shortness. So keep that in mind if you are gonna do that. Otherwise, seriously, like soft. I haven't worn them in shoes. My son didn't wear them in his shoes, so I can't tell you like, oh, they're too thick for shoes. But if nothing else, around the house, oh my goodness, super, 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 super soft. Yeah, and kind of rethinking actually the socks I'm planning on making my kids. I might just go and buy up some yarn to make them up some of these, because so far my one son has gotten 2 pairs of socks, and my other, let's see, 3 of my kids haven't gotten socks yet, and he's gotten 2. And then my youngest daughter, her favorite color is red, so the ends of this project are actually being turned into spiral socks for her, which is super fun because, well, it's fun and squishy, and I'm curious how they're gonna fit her as well. So anyway, yeah, the other 3 children kind of want socks, so I think I need to purchase maybe some more of this yarn, because I think they're gonna really appreciate the softness and the fluffiness. And yeah, I'm really loving this. I even kind of wonder if, like, for gifts, if this might actually be a better option for some people, because it does knit up faster, and there's something about the squishiness of the thick yarn that I feel like people who don't knit and maybe don't appreciate finger weight, how amazing some of the finger weight yarn is, they might not appreciate it as much. This might actually be a more appreciated option, if that makes any sense. Anyway, that's just my thoughts on it. Plus, it's just really, 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 really soft. Like, I don't even know how to explain this. I feel like most of the yarns I get, I tend to be like, guys, you don't understand the softness. It's just so soft. Or maybe you do get it because you like squishing yarn too. But there is something about this DK weight in sock form that I'm loving, and I'm looking forward to making more this year. Guys, it took me, you know, give and take a little bit, 7 hours to make a pair of socks. And let's see, I'm a size 6 woman's, so this is probably a size 5 woman's. So a smaller size, but it's still in the adult range. I don't know what size my son is in kids, so that I should know, right? Because I buy his shoes. I have 5 kids. I can't memorize all their shoe sizes, but yes, definitely worth giving it a try. Go get some DK weight if you're having issues, especially if you're having an issue at all with holding the like thinner yarn. I think I've heard some people say that can like make their hands sore. It really, yeah. And actually that's one reason why I've been interested in it, but I've also heard people talk about that. Like if you change up the weight of yarn you use and the size of knitting needles, like that can help with like fingers getting stiff and stuff like that. So I want to say that's true with the sock. I actually think, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so I have to rewatch all my footage before I edit this video. So I hope this ending bit matches with the beginning bit. Or else maybe I'll be creating a new beginning. Only time will tell. You guys will know by this time that I put in the rest of the footage. So anyway, definitely worth, give it a go. Go find DK weight yarn you like. Go get, oh, and I use size 5 knitting needles. And the reason why I chose that was, I think I just looked at my yarns like recommendation and I just chose the smallest size on there. So that's how I came to that conclusion. So I'm a tight knitter. I don't know if that changes anything. I like how it turned out. Like I like the way it looks, you know, it doesn't look too tight or too loose or whatever. So anyway, all right. I hope you guys are having an awesome day and I'll see you in another video. Bye. Oh, and P.S. my front porch is decorated. It's not covered in a horrendous amount of spider webs. So you guys probably knew that, but I just realized how weird it might look in the background if you didn't know. Let's see if you guys can see. You see that? We have little baby spiders in them. For a family that actually gets terrified by spiders, I chose a weird amount of spider decorations this year. But anyway, let's see if I can, here's this one. Can you guys see? There we go. One of our fake spiders. So anyway, there we go.